Órale.
Polytechnic, the University of Tlaxcala, Industrial Engineering presents the monthly project Passive Voice. Members: Francisco Tec Fernández, Nayeli Alcocer Sánchez, Jessica Ángeles Cuchillo. Group K, Degree. How is beer made? The beer manufacturing process is fundamental and should be part of the evolution and learning of any brewer. Below, we will describe the production process step by step, explaining the fundamental difference between early beers and lager beers, depending on the type of fermentation that occurs. It is very likely that each producer makes their own modifications throughout the process to obtain a beer with its own differentiated characteristics.
Okay, number one, method. Have been doing meat cereals grinds and normally barley passed go through concentrate and fermentation process in order. Then it's going to be activated its enzymes present in the grind that will and is necessary during the machine. Being to the grind of testing during melting, we will keep a little on drunken males which will add the color of the beer. Number two, grinding and immersion. Once that we have ungrown at the cereal grind, it is time to mix it with water to prepare the presses and wort. And water is the main ingredient representing between 85 and 19 of the content of a final beer. Porting machines and process and the malt is mixed and which the water at different times at and temperatures and producing unnecessary transformations to convert these esters to fermentable sugars.
Point number 3. Wort filtration after maceration. The liquid had been wort is prepared from the remains of malt. For this, it will be filtered for wort through a filter tank, a filter press, or its continuous filtration system. In any of the three cases, the liquid is separated from the solid. The latter we call biggest, and it is normally roasted for animal feed. Point 4. Cooking. The wort is being sent to a boil in order to add bitterness and aroma present in the hops. Furthermore, during this stage, the wort must have been sterilized. Proteins are coagulated and undesirable aromas evaporate. Typically, this process takes around an hour or more, depending on the style of the beer has been brewed. Subsequently, the final wort is subject to a kind of spinning or whirlpool.
Number 5. Beer fermentation. Finally, it was will be inside cool and aerated water and dissolved jets. During fermentation, fermentable sugars has been are transformed into alcohol and CO2 while generating a wide variety of compounds, many of which contribute to the characteristic aromas that are so popular in beer. Two major families of yeasts are usually used in the brewing process, lager and ale. This process takes place in fermentation, tanks that are sometimes not fermenters. Number 6, maturation. The resulting liquid requires a maturation period where the beer is subject to low temperatures so that the flavor and aromas achieved during the process are established and the right balance between the different nuances is achieved.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.